Okay, I think we'll get started. I'm going to pull up my screen. Um, Mikaela, will you unmute and just let me know if you can see this?
I can see this.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I am Kinzie, and can you see me too, or is it just my screen?
It's just your K.
Oh, bummer. Okay, well, maybe let's see. That's okay. Well, I don't know how to switch it to my face. So, okay, so I'm Kinzie, just the voice over the PowerPoint, I guess. But I just want you guys to all kind of some of you might be taking the Plexus product. Some of you may have never heard of Plexus before. Some of you might be here and be curious about what this is that your friend is doing and you're here to support her. That's super awesome. So we're kind of all over the gamut here. So we're just gonna kind of just do an overview, what is Plexus, and just share our stories, how it's blessed our lives and stuff like that. So my name's Kinzie, and I just want to welcome you all. And I want you guys to think about what if this all works out? So I know lots of times we see opportunities like this and we're oh, that's great for her, or I could never do something like that, stuff like that. But I want you guys to just think what if it did work for you? What if it did work out?
Hey, Kinzie, I can't see your face or the PowerPoint right now.
Oh, dang it. What's happening?
Sorry to interrupt, but I didn't think that was.
I'm glad you did.
I can see you.
Kinzie, this is my face, you guys. Now you know who's actually talking. I am the worst with stuff like this, so I don't know what's happening. Okay, share my screen. Starting to share my screen. Okay. Oh, I don't want guided access. Okay. Now can you see it?
Yes, now I can see it. Good job.
Why did it go away? That's weird.
I don't know.
Sorry. Okay. So there's nothing special about us. It's just we decided to step into this and put forth the effort to grow, and that is why we are where we are. So honestly, I think anybody could do this, and I just want you to have an open mind going into this. What if it all works out? Okay. So who is Plexus? I love our mission statement. It says, we ignite hope, health, and happiness for those who want more out of life. And we just got back from a leaders retreat, and I loved it so much because I thought it was my first actual corporate Plexus event. And I was I had no idea what to expect out of what corporate Plexus would be like, but they were just so awesome. And they just focused so much on how we can better serve each other, and how they could serve us as ambassadors, and how we could serve our friends and family who are taking the products and stuff like that. And I just love that so much, that Plexus's mission statement, they want to ignite hope, health, and happiness for those who want more out of life. And that couldn't be more true. So they're a debt-free company, which is amazing. That's unheard of, I feel these days. They were founded in 2008. They're based out of Scottsdale, but we're actually in 5 different countries. So we're in the US, in Mexico, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. And we are a direct sales company, which means basically that they have cut out the middleman. So instead of putting all this money into marketing, spending thousands and millions of dollars into marketing their product, they put it into the hands of the consumers, and then we get that money that would have gone to marketing instead. So it goes straight into homes of people, so that you can either pay for your own product, or you could pay for your mortgage or your car payment or groceries or kids activities and stuff like that. So I love that direct sales, I feel gets a bad rap sometimes, but when it's done right, paying these marketing agencies and CEOs tons of money. They're actually giving it to real people who can use it in their lives. And you don't have to be like doing this full time to benefit from direct sales. Like you could share with a couple friends and still make money and be able to pay for your products with it. I'm always like, if Target paid me for all the times that I referred a friend to Target and was like, hey, go buy this hat or whatever at Target, like I'd have a lot of money in my pocket. But Target doesn't do that, but Plexus does. They give you money to refer people to them. So that's super awesome. And we, in this day and age, are like, our society is going towards that anyway, that route anyway. Like we buy so many things more from people we trust on, like from Instagram influencers or whatever, like, and so Plexus is direct sales and puts it into our pockets instead of marketing people. So I love that. Okay, we're number 26 in the world for direct sales companies, which is insane because there are thousands and thousands of direct sales companies. So to be number 26 is pretty awesome. And we have an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, which is super cool too. So they do network marketing, how network marketing should be done. And that's always like kind of their standard. They donate millions to charities. For every bag of protein that you buy, they donate a meal to, or something, now I don't even remember, or like the equivalent of it to charities. And then they started as like, their very first product was a breast check kit. And so they are very involved in like breast cancer awareness, those types of charities. And they've also helped out when there's like been disasters and stuff like that. They're super awesome. And then we have like amazing, brilliant physicians and scientists on our board. And so they check and double check all of our products. They're making sure all of the ingredients are amazing and just like to the next level. Like they're so awesome. And just like you can look up who is on our board and just like unreal, amazing physicians and scientists. That's super cool. Okay. What is Plexus? The awesome thing that I tell everybody with this is it really is for everybody. It's not like specific to a certain demographic. It's not just like makeup for women or leggings for women too, and or like a certain age. Like anybody and everybody who has intestines can benefit from gut health and like what Plexus has to offer. And I sincerely believe that. We have amazing stories on our team of like people who are in their 90s and like kids who are in diapers. Like it just is seriously amazing and for everybody. Gut health helps in so many different areas, and gut health like affects so many areas of your body, like your sleep and your mood and like your immunity, all sorts of things. And so we have such awesome gut health products. We have products to aid in weight loss, even though we're not like specific to like, we're not some fad weight loss thing, but we have things that can help support weight loss. And, but our main goal is to always just get people to their healthiest point. And lots of times when you get healthy, you lose weight too. So nutrition, we have awesome multivitamins, omegas, so much good stuff. They just came out with a greens drink. Our skincare, we have face serums and collagen, and all of these things, mind you, are like just the most top of the line ingredients. Like everything is amazing. Kids stuff, kids vitamins. My children are obsessed with their kids vitamins. They love them, and it's helped them so much with like their eczema and their mood. Like it's been amazing. Overall wellness, just like hydrate and I'm like drawing a blank, but stuff to help with just like I totally just blanked out, sorry. Stuff to help with just like overall everyday wellness, like hydrate, things to help with electrolytes, and things to just like help you with like proteins. Sorry, I needed to look at my notes. Our protein drinks are super awesome too. So like we have those in smoothies every day. And the last one is energy. Like everyone is looking for energy and always has like the next thing of caffeine, coffee, soda, energy drinks, like, but active. If you guys haven't tried active, you need to go ask your friend who invited you here for a sample right now, because it's super awesome and just is like such clean energy. Awesome for that. So let's see. Okay. Why Plexus? So Plexus is, there's no required purchases. You won't have like stocks and stocks of products that you'll never use, like a garage full of, you know, whatever. Like you're not required to purchase things to make money. So there's no inventory that you just have to stock up on, and you don't have to do parties either. So there's like no quota for anything like that. It's just like sometimes we'll host like events or parties like this for people, but it's not required. And sometimes it's just fun to do too. So okay. And then our team is probably my favorite thing ever about this opportunity is just this community and this team that we're a part of. Like everyone on this team has just everyone's like best interest in mind, and is just so caring and helpful, and just like these amazing people who just really want to love and serve each other and the people that they work with. We have like people all over the board too, like single people, married people, people with kids, so old people, young people. Like it's just really, this opportunity can be for anybody. I am a stay-at-home mom and I have 4 kids. And I went to college and then haven't worked since then. So this has just been like awesome for me. And but I know like there's so many people who have like PhDs and just, or like work in corporate America full-time, nurses, PTs, like just all sorts of ladies on our team. So this can be for anybody. Okay, I'm gonna go back to you, Mikaela, and I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so we can see your face. Okay, so, hi, okay. It's fun to see all of you guys. I couldn't see anybody when I was talking through that PowerPoint. So I'm like,
over here, like
I'm
nodding
talking
my
to
head.
myself over here, but trying to stay focused. I'm a little ADD, so it's good to see your faces. I do like the screen sharing, but it's good to see your faces. Okay, so I am gonna just I want to introduce Mikaela and just have her tell a little bit about her story and like what interested her in Plexus, how she got started. Just like share with us your thoughts.
Sorry, I missed the unmute button the first time. Yeah, so my name is Mikaela. I am a senior gold ambassador with Plexus, and my background is physical therapist. I'm one of the healthcare physical therapists that were mentioned. And what brought me to Plexus just in general was that my friend who I trusted like in other areas of my life, like talking about marriage and school and work and things like that, like I trusted her in other areas of my life as far as conversations. She was like, hey, I think you'd like this. And I was just like, okay. I think it did take her about a month to like actually get me to like start drinking the pink drink. And then even after that, I was kind of inconsistent. Like I tell people I was not actually a good customer, great business builder, not a good customer. But like what really made the difference for me, and like my health journey in general, like my background is chronic UTIs and yeast infections and mood issues, like hormones, mood swing stuff. But I stopped drinking my pink drink for a while. And at one point my husband was like, hey, we need to get you back on Plexus. And I was like, why? Like, what do you mean? And he was like, you're just happier when you have it. So I already knew that the products were important for me. And then in that time frame, my friend Kara was posting consistently about doing this business and being able to pay off her physical therapy grad school debt. And I'm over here like, I have grad school debt. I have a lot of grad school debt. Get your doctorate, you'll have a lot of grad school debt. And so I was watching her, and my husband and I were just like, I just started paying on my student loans, like they came due. And I was looking like, should I get a second job? Like, should we both get a second job? Like, do we want to pay this debt off like sooner than later? Like, how hard are we going to go at this? And like, just kind of weighing our options. And I'd been watching Kara do it. And so I feel like a lot of people come into this business and it's almost like an accident. Like they weren't looking for a business. They loved the products they were on. Like I see people nodding their heads because I know their stories, and like they didn't mean to start a business necessarily. That's not what brought them to Plexus. And I did already love my pink drink, but I literally messaged Kara and said, how do you do it? And she, like, we had spoken twice maybe before this moment. And she was like, how do I do what? And I said, how do you make money through Plexus and still work as a full-time PT? Because that sounded crazy to me. Like, how in the world are you doing 2 jobs? But in my head, it was like, if I can do that like a little bit versus like trying to go get like an extra waitressing job or like babysitting or like things that were going to take me away from my husband, and being home and like going on adventures and things like that. If I could do this at home or like in pockets of my day as a side job, then like that was worth it to me. Like I already know I love these products. And so like, I'm going to do this business. And I remember like after I got into it a week, I was like, hey babe, like, is it okay if I do this? Like, I didn't even ask him. Like, I just decided that I was going to do it because if Kara can do it, then I can do it. And she'll show me how. And like, we were already talking about doing extra income somehow. So like, why not this as essentially what I went with. And then since then, I've learned so many things about why that was a good decision. At the time, I just trusted a friend and wanted to be able to do something different with my future than live in debt my entire life. And so since then, I have learned that like the mission statement that Kinzie read earlier, I have it here. I'm going to read it. I don't have it memorized, sorry. But we ignite hope, health, and happiness for those who want more out of life. Like that aligns with my personal values so much. Like my goal in life, and this was like pre-Plexus even, like my goal in life is just to see my friends and family and those that are in contact in my life, like level up in their life, like want more for themselves. And that was like one of the reasons that I got into physical therapy, even like I wanted to help people. I wanted to help their quality of life improve. And like, that was already a piece of who I was. And Plexus just aligns perfectly like that. And I'm thankful to the Lord for that, honestly, because I didn't know that when I got started, but like he did, you know? So you've like heard all the facts that Kinzie shared about like why our company is amazing. And I'm just like super proud to work for them as a company in general. The products being so individualized and you can get what you need, like what your body needs, or like focus on the goals that you want to focus on. Like we can help you do that. So I love the product side for sure. But actually for me, I started as a physical therapist. I started this being my second stream of income, and I actually quit my job. It'll be a year ago in May, which is kind of crazy. So I've been Plexus full-time for almost a year now. I don't have kids, so I'm not a stay-at-home mom. I'm truly just like, I work from home now, and I get to help people change their lives through changing their health and changing their finances. And I can't imagine doing anything else. Like, I think I literally told a friend 2 days ago, like, I still work as a physical therapist 1 or 2 days a week. 1, so I don't have to explain an income gap at some point potentially. And 2, now it's extra cash, like working 1 or 2 days a week. that's the extra cash that we can have to like adventure and things like that, and whatnot. But I literally told one of my closest friends 2 days ago, like, I can't even imagine going back to work full time. Like the freedom that I have found doing something that matches my goals for other people and my goals for my life full time, and having so much time freedom. Like I've spent 2 days at the church this week helping set up for the Easter services. And I spent a half day working in the daycare there because they were shorthanded. Like I could not have done those things if I was still working as a full-time physical therapist. So just that time flexibility and being able to design my life the way that like I would have wanted to, but never thought I was going to be able to, working as a physical therapist and looking at this mountain of debt and realizing even if I max out on my pay scale, like I'm still going to be paying on these loans potentially into my 40s and 50s, like, and I want to have fun. And like, if I have kids, I want to be able to do things with them. And it's like, I got to find that freedom before I even started that leg of life, which I'm just really thankful for. So that's how I ended up here. I chose to do the business. I came in for the business. It was not an accident. One, because the Lord knew, and two, because I chose it. But yeah, I have a crazy product testimony too, like health testimony too, but ask me about it sometime, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of how I got here. Is there anything else you wanted me to share, Kinzie? Like, you know my story, I guess.
That's awesome. No, I love that so much. And like Mikaela, I stepped into this more for the business too. I feel like Mikaela and me are very like, we're like the 1% of people that start Plexus for the business. Like I feel like everybody else comes in, loves their products, and then they're like, I saw that this could help with like it helped Abby with her like A1C. Like maybe this could help my friend such and such, you know? And so I feel like when we can share in like a natural way without being like the weird Mikaela and me who like dove all in for the business, and just like gradually share, because I know there's so many people who just kind of stumbled upon this, like she said, like they shared with a couple friends and then they got a paycheck for like $400, and then we're like, wait, that wasn't hard. And so then they like dive into a little more, and then they just dream bigger and bigger and bigger until they like are thinking about quitting their jobs or think, you know, like it really is super cool. And I have a graphic, I'll pull it up in a sec, for this month's referrals. And like you can earn $400 this month if you like sign up 3 people. Like that's like, it's super easy to do. And like, not like what we do for work isn't hard at all. It's just like people at the top of the company, they say that they did the exact same thing to get to like our first rank as they did to get to the highest rank, you know, like it's just sharing with people, and then helping those people reach their health goals. And really like we have so many resources as a team to like help you be successful in this. And like you don't have to know everything coming into it at all. So I wanted to ask you, Mikaela, what were some of your hesitancies that you had before starting this?
I feel like my hesitancies came after I started. Like I just didn't really, like when I was really first getting started, I literally just trusted Kara. Like if she's doing it, then she can show me how to do it. And just kind of dove in and just did whatever she told me, to be honest. And I still do that. I will go, Kara, what do I need to do? And she tells me what I need to do, and I just do it. Like I don't question it, because like she's gone before me, and so I can trust that she's not telling me what to do. But as far as hesitancies, like I do feel like there's a certain, oh, Emily, don't be nice to me, I'm talking to people. There's a certain level that you like have to be willing to grow and work in order to be successful. Like Kinzie said, the work itself is not necessarily hard, but like doing the work can be hard. And there's people that'll judge you. There's people that quit on themselves. Like they're not quitting the products, they're not quitting Plexus, like they're quitting on themselves, which is just heartbreaking. I think that's like one of the hardest parts for me, is that like I sometimes feel like I care about people's health and well-being more than they care about their health and well-being, and like that's hard to surrender sometimes. But like I felt that way with PT too, like people not fighting for themselves like they should. So I think the hesitancies for me have come on the back end of like, can I really do this? Like, can I grow into this? Can I, like, am I willing to do the work to be successful in this? Because anyone can do it, but you have to want to do it. So yeah, I think there's always things that you learn about yourself a lot doing a business like this. And then you have to be willing to like be okay with what you find about yourself, and also be willing to put in the work to just grow, but not in a I'm going to grow so I can make lots of money kind of way. It's more of a I'm going to grow because I want to be a better human, and like now I see my potential, and that's terrifying, but like I can do it. Like I can do hard things. Like my team and I say that all the time, like you can do hard things though. And yeah, working through those I feel like is the hardest part, but so worth it, because it carries into other areas of your life, your friendships, your marriage, your as a parent, I'm sure, as a coworker, the work that you do pays off in dividends, not just in your business, which I really love.
Yeah, I love that. And I love your passion, Mikaela. You're so awesome. Okay, what would you say though to people on this call who are like, I don't have friends, I don't know who'd want to do this, like I'm nervous sharing with them, and I don't really know like who would even need this?
Yeah, I feel like that gets brought up a lot. Like I've definitely heard that from people before. And one, like I'm not special. I'm not like magic. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all have different networks and different people we're connected to. And there's people that have been successful in this business having zero social media and starting from nothing to get to where they are now, which is the top. And so I feel like the best way to combat that kind of mindset or those thoughts, because like I can see that, like I can see why you would think those things, and like you're not wrong for that by any means, but like think about the people that you can help. Like you said earlier, Kinzie, if anyone has like a gut at all, they can benefit from this somehow. And like even a natural energy drink, like you can buy energy drinks anywhere. That's not like a specialty item that's going to change your whole world because it's a magic potion. Like it's an energy drink, and like who doesn't want more energy? Like if like don't overthink it, just share that you love these things, and like you know that they can change lives, and like you know other humans, and those humans know other humans. So if you just can like love those humans and like want to see more for them and show them that they can have more, like you're helping them, and you know more than you think. Like you don't have to have it all figured out starting out. Everything can be figured out. You'll learn, you'll grow, but you got to take the first step, because if you're always thinking about it, you're gonna go nowhere. Like you gotta move a little bit, like just a smidge, and we'll help you. We'll help you move even more. But don't count yourself out before you even tried, because you never know what's going to come from that small step and the next step. So I don't know. I could say a lot of things to that, to be honest, but
yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I'm going to attempt to share my screen again. You guys yell at me if it doesn't come up. Okay. Sorry for the swapping back and forth. I don't know why my face isn't showing up. Okay. Can you see it, Mikaela?
Yes, you did it.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay, so really quick, these are the averages of our different ranks for the amounts of like money at those ranks. So I just wanted to share that with you really quick. And we have girls on all of these levels on our teams. And like it's totally doable. So like if you like, I want you to pick a number on here that would totally change your life and think about what you would do with that and how your life would be different. So I just want you to think about that for a second. Really a second, because I'm switching. And we have those numbers. Okay. Okay, here is the bonuses for this month, like I talked about. So if you add 3 people this month, it's 407. And if you're a really big go-getter and just jump all in, like these numbers are crazy. And like Plexus just keeps on giving like incentives and bonuses and stuff like that. Like it always blows me away just like how generous they are. And I always feel like undeserving for the extra bonuses and extra cash and stuff like that. But I'm so grateful. Okay. So I'm just gonna like break down like what would you do if you do want to get started sharing in this. Like this is just like things that you can do to take the next step. And like if you have dreams in your heart, I love this says your dreams are put on your heart for a reason. And I truly believe that like if you what you're doing now isn't going to get you to where you want to go in the next 3 years. Like, why are you still doing what that same thing, you know, like that's the definition of insanity, right? Is doing the same thing over and over and hoping for different results. Like if you have a desire and a dream to do something different, go for it, do it. Okay. So you like call whoever added you to this team and tell them you want to go do the next step, write out your dreams, look at those numbers and be like, this is what I want. This is where it would get me. And then you can make a first post. Oh, I didn't ask you these, Mikaela. I wanted to know what you did at first to get started, but I'll share with you what I did as we're looking at these. My sponsor, Hannah, told me to make a post and I did. And I got a couple comments, but nothing that exciting. So then she's like, let's do an event. So I invited some people to come to an event very similar to this. Hannah shared with them about the products and I got some more interest. And then just having a list of people who I thought could benefit and reaching out to them, but really like super simple things that are maybe scary and put you out of your comfort zone, but they're really easy to do and are so worth it. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, but I am just so glad you're here and what happened? Did you see that? Guys, don't put me in charge of the PowerPoint again. I'm the worst. But
you're doing a great job.
I'm so glad you're all here and that you all came to listen because I am just so grateful for this opportunity. My family was just like getting by paycheck to paycheck and there was like no end in sight. Like I felt like whatever we saved would get drained the next month and then we'd save a little more and then it'd get drained the next month. And we had like 0 savings, you guys. And if we ever wanted to do anything, we put it on a credit card. And it was like, I was like, I can't live like this. Like we have to do something different. And so that's when I started looking into this opportunity because my friend Hannah, who I trusted so much, was like, she was a nurse and loved these products. And so I knew it was an amazing opportunity. And so I stepped into this and I'm just so grateful we did because it has like, we have been able to travel and to put our kids in activities and to like go on a fun date on a Wednesday and like not have to like stress about it and worry about it. And it just is like, and we have money in our savings account, you guys, like it's amazing. I can actually like put a chunk of money into my savings account every month and it stays there. It's like, it's things like that that are just like, have changed our lives, and I'm so grateful for it. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. And I just love you all for being on here. And that's it. I think we'll end with that, but you guys are awesome. Have a good night.